Hello everyone and welcome to this week's game development log video diary, and this week I am very excited because for the first time I'm going to be demonstrating the new multiplayer auctioning system in my game, which is basically like an in-game eBay. You're probably already familiar with auction systems in games, especially in MMOs where there's often one centralized auction house where you can buy and sell pretty much any item you want at the click of a button. And that's something I'm not really a fan of. I find it a bit cheaty that you can get pretty much any item in the game whenever you want as long as you have enough money. I want to encourage my players to have to travel the world to get exotic items and to encourage them to craft their own weapons and armor, so my auction system is a bit different. So what I've done is, instead of having one centralized auction system, I've given every single regular shop in the world its own personal auction system, but just for the item categories that the shop already supports. So if I open up this shop here, you can see that I've now got these two tabs on the side. This one is just the usual shop interface that I showed you last time, but clicking on this tab here opens up the auction section of the shop, which, as you can see, still comprises of the same categories. So now I'll give you a quick demonstration of how the auction system works. We've got two players here, this player in the Santa hat who we'll call Santa, and this other player in the armour who we'll just call Bob. And as you can see, Bob's pretty poor, he doesn't have any money, but he does have some rubies and some clothes that he really wants to sell. So Bob goes over to this shop here, and he sees that the shop will buy his rubies for 1.3k and his clothes for just 80. But of course Bob wants to make a bit more money than that, so he's going to try his luck out in the auction. So he auctions 40 of his rubies for 1.5k each, and he starts auctioning his clothes for 100 each. Now at the same time, Santa comes along here, and as luck would have it, he's actually looking for some rubies to buy. So he opens up the shop and he sees that rubies cost 1.9k, which is a bit expensive for him, so he takes a look in the auction section. And here in the auction section you can actually see the offers appearing as Bob auctions off his clothes. So Santa sees the 40 rubies that are being offered for 1.5k and he's pretty happy with that price, so he buys half of them. And because Santa loves a good deal, he starts buying off some of the clothes as well. Now Bob has already left the shop and he's gone off to run around in the fields or something, but you can see that even though he's already left the shop, he's still getting the money for the offers as Santa buys them. And that is pretty much the auction system in a nutshell. I've still got loads of features to add to this system, but for now it's a pretty good foundation and something I'll be able to improve on in the future. I'm fairly happy with how it's all turned out. I think that this system will be able to reward sellers who have taken time to acquire or craft the items that they're selling, but at the same time it doesn't allow buyers to just get whatever item they want whenever they want it without even moving, because I feel that that takes out a lot of the fun from the game. So that is it for this week. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I would really love to know what you guys think of the auction system, so please leave a comment below with any feedback or suggestions that you might have. Next week I'm going to be starting the combat system, so that should be fun. But until then, do subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great week and I will see you all next time.